This is your Dixie Chopper Feel the Thunder. At the end of lap number one, Brandon Shepherd, the 2020 champion of the Silver Dollar National, is going to jump out of the early race lead. Here comes Shane Clanton looking back down to the inside in a battle for the top spot. Shep going to stay out front. Second is Shane Clanton. Third, Hudson O'Neill. Daniel Hilsebeck runs fourth, side by side for fifth.
And on the inside, here comes Bobby Pierce and Hilsebeck. They will battle side by side for fifth and sixth.
Yeah, they battle momentarily. Pierce able to clear him though down in turns 3 and 4. You see that on the right side of your screen. On the left side of your screen, we keep a camera on the race leaders. Again, it's the B5 of Brandon Shepherd, the 25 of Shane Clanton, and they have reached the tail end of the field here on lap number 12. And James, don't look now, Hudson O'Neill starting to reel in that lead duo. Again, 16 down, 64 to go.
The racing through his restart zone, and it's going to be Shepherd. O'Neill will go to the outside of Clanton into turn number 1. We'll have a change for position. Bobby Pierce to the top shelf. Here comes Pierce down the back straightaway. He's up to fourth around Davenport.
Bobby Pierce going to try to work his way onto the Big River Steel podium. Shane Clanton, the next driver in line. Clanton, though, has that spot for the time being. Pierce may look under him down the back straightaway. Clanton shuts the door. Jonathan Davenport right there as well. You're watching third, fourth, and fifth come into your living room. It's still Brandon Shepherd out front. Hudson O'Neill second.
And as they come now to turn number 4, tight battle for the lead into turn number 1. Here comes O'Neill on the bottom. Pearson a little misstep at 2. Down the back straightaway, we may have a change for the lead, Dustin.
Hudson O'Neill on the inside. He's got a nose ahead through the corner as they come by at the stripe, though. A little more momentum for the B5 of Brandon Shepherd. 36 laps in the books, 44 laps remaining, and Bobby Pierce is going to join the battle. We got a dandy here at the Silver Dollar Nationals, James.
And here comes Pierce to the outside, and Bobby Pierce will now go to second at 32. 37 laps in the books, 43 to go. Pearson, now O'Neill will go back to second. Oh my goodness. We've got a Gorsuch Performance Solutions caution just as we were having a barn burner for the lead here at Huset.
37 laps are scored. Brandon Shepherd brings him back around to the green, and we're back underway. See if Pierce is able to work his way around the outside of Hudson O'Neill, or if Hudson O'Neill can take that second spot back. They stay side by side momentarily. Pierce, though, with a little better run on the high side of the track, this time by 38 laps down. It's Brandon Shepherd out front. Now Bobby Pierce in hot pursuit.
Meanwhile, Brandon Overton has moved to the top on Jonathan Davenport. That's a battle for points. That's third and fourth in the championship points. Clanton runs in front of them. Here comes Ricky Thornton Jr. in on Tyler Erb. So Thornton, who started 16th here, as they come out of turn number 2, Shepherd still showing the way, Dustin. We'll have 40 laps in the books this time around. Shepherd, O'Neill is about 6-7 car lengths back Shepherd. And meanwhile, Overton trying to clear Davenport for position out of turn 4.
It's a battle for fifth on the right side of your screen. Overton, and the Gorsuch Performance caution is out as Ross Robinson looked like may make contact with the outside wall or something amiss.
Pretty good racing here tonight at Huset, no doubt about it. As we come off before, great restart by Hudson O'Neill, DJ.
Hudson O'Neill does indeed get a good start. He'll try to work his way by Brandon Shepherd, something nobody's been able to do in this race. Not able to do so. Here comes Pierce. They're going to fan out through the corner. They don't quite go 3 wide, but Pierce is able to work his way by the one of Brandon Shepherd, or by the one of Hudson O'Neill, move back up to the top spot in pursuit of your race leader, Brandon Shepherd.
Hamilton off out of turn number 2, O'Neill. Man, they are going at it, those top 3. Meanwhile, Tyler working the bottom of Davenport as you watch the top 3. Shepherd, we may have to quadruple box this thing the way it's going. Pierce for the lead out of turn number 2. Can someone pass Brandon Shepherd? No one has so far tonight. Tyler Erb is up to 5th in the best performance, number 1.
That shot on the right side of your screen, you can really see how much they're fanning out in the corners here at Huset Speedway. Bobby Pierce throwing everything but the kitchen sink at your race leader. And on back through the field there on the right side of your screen again, Tyler Erb, Chase Young Hands, and Ricky Thornton Jr. trying to work their way up through the field to the very bottom of the racetrack. Shepherd going to take that bottom line now in 1 and 2, and that opens up the door for Pierce.
Now he slides in, no, and Shepherd still leads. Man, Bobby Pierce right there. That was close.
Yeah, Ricky Thornton Jr. now up to position number 5. Back up at the front of the field, though. 32 of Bobby Pierce momentarily looking underneath Brandon Shepard in a battle for the lead. Back of the field, side by side in front of your race leaders. Shep did not have a good center of the corner there in turns 3 and 4. And again, Hudson O'Neal closing in on this lead duo. James, 11 laps to go in the Silver Dollar Nationals.
Remember I said a while back, I'd love to have a 3-wide finish at the line. We had a 2-wide finish at Deer Creek. We may very well have a 3-wide finish the way this is going if this stays green. 11, making 10 laps to go. Shepard, Pierce on the bottom. Here comes O'Neal up top, down the back straightaway. Into turn 3, they'll have 9 to go. Into 3, here comes O'Neal.
Hudson O'Neal down to the bottom of the racetrack. They nearly get 3 wide off the corner for the lead. 9 laps to go as they fan out through turns 1 and 2 rather. O'Neal down on the bottom, Pierce up top. As those two battle side by side, up momentarily gives Brandon Shepard an ounce of breathing room. That ounce of breathing room is no longer. 8 to go.
Into turn 1, now to turn number 2. They'll go around the 16 of Tyler Bruning. Meanwhile, Tyler trying to make up ground. Ricky Thornton Jr. makes a move on him down the back straightaway. Thornton and Herb now. And Ricky Thornton Jr. takes the 4th spot. He might need a caution. Maybe not. I'm not sure. He's about a half a straightaway behind the top 3.
Shep, Pierce, Hud running 1, 2, and 3 as they come around turn 4 to the white flag.
Hudson O'Neal trying to make it close. Ricky Thornton Jr., he's going to be right there maybe. And behind Spencer Hughes. Dustin, who's going to win the Silver Dollar Nationals? Can Bobby Pierce pull another one off of the last lap?
He'll drive to the inside in turns 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. A drag race to the line. Brandon Shepard wins the Silver Dollar Nationals with Bobby Pierce 2nd, Hudson O'Neal 3rd, Ricky Thornton